Asher, include your audio. So, Windows G, you should see in Xbox parties with your audio. Yes.
Yep, technical difficulties, guys. We're doing Find the Button today. Everyone excited for Find the Button?
I'm having cat difficulties. Say hi, Sappho.
Alright,
It just sounded like
So-
Sappho was being strangled.
it did just sound like Sappho.
She was back because I picked her up.
Alright, information.
Naz, did
Welcome
you
to
include
Find
your
the Button.
audio? Yes, I included my audio. Well,
Asher needs help.
fucking Windows G in the Xbox party above everyone. It should say include your audio in broadcast.
Okay. Good. There.
Alright, information. Welcome to Find the Button Rainbow Mode. The rules are simple. Find the button each round to finish the map. Their first button is in the room you are in. Now, so good luck, and enjoy all 24 rounds.
Okay.
Alright, let's go, boys. We already know where the button is on this level, but...
Fuck y'all.
And Will sucks already. That's crazy. Alright, boys, let's find the... Or boys and girls, let's find the... Or girl, find the button. Well!
Bro, chill!
That wasn't me!
Okay, when you find the button, chill your asses out and give us a minute to everyone to try to look around.
Yeah. For fuck's sake.
Okay.
Ow.
Goodness sakes. I'm assuming it involves getting up here.
Found it.
I also didn't notice that, but thank you, Well. I already got 2 viewers. That's great. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We're doing Find the Button.
Guys.
Let's do it before Snazzy can get here.
I feel like I'm just gonna be forever this entire
Find the
fucking
button! So, what are we going to talk about while we play Find the Button? Because we're not going to just play Find the Button. Right?
Well, it depends. What do you want to talk about?
So what's some topics that you guys would like to talk about that are stream friendly?
Not a lot of those.
Not a lot of those either. It's not in there.
Found it! I found it! It's mine, it's mine, it's mine.
So, what's everyone's favorite type of weather? That's gonna be the first topic I'm gonna bring up. What's everyone's favorite type of weather?
No.
Snow?
I love the snow.
Found it.
Nice.
It's such obvious.
This is gonna be a pretty fast stream, so I have a
Yeah,
parkour map after
that's
this.
what we
that we're
said.
gonna...
With Will, it's gonna be over before we fucking...
And before we even know it.
Button! God.
Oh, click it. Fine. Cool, interesting
Found
topics. Cool, interesting topics. What is some YouTube controversy that you find interesting?
Bro, you don't want me talking about that.
Without saying anything that could get me demonetized.
Carl, it's hard.
Kind of try to jimmy around the words a little bit.
I see it!
Oh, I see it too. How the hell we get over there? Oh, it's over here.
Aww.
So I think MatPat retiring was a very sad thing. Alright. I think MatPat retiring was very sad. What does everyone else think about MatPat retiring?
Oh, child.
It was pretty sad, but...
Called a part of our child going missing, but also not. Sort of wrong there, Will.
What happened?
MatPat was part of mine.
He was not part of mine,
MatPat
to
was
be
also
honest.
part of mine.
I
MatPat
genuinely don't feel that much towards it.
MatPat was a huge part of my childhood.
Got it.
I'm
Nice.
I'm a
My
little
God.
sad about it. Cause
Nazi's not even moving.
I know, I'm doing my own damn thing.
What are you doing?
None of your damn business. I'm sorry. I'm in
That
a
was
mood
mean.
today.
But, so, what's everyone's opinion on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? This is a good topic, because, you know, we were just talking about MatPat. What's everyone's opinion on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
Got it.
Oh my God.
Well!
What?
Okay. I personally think the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was not the greatest. I think it was a solid 4 out of 10.
Really?
I think that's a little harsh.
Yep, I think it was a solid 4 out of 10.
After letting the nostalgia and newness wear off, it wasn't the best thing ever, but I wouldn't say it was a 4 out.
I think that the whole subplot, or B-plot, basically, of the entire movie, of the Abby girl befriending the animatronics, was a mid-concept to introduce in the first movie. I also think them introducing William Afton so early on was also a very bad and poor choice.
I can't disagree with you on.
I also think that them using William Afton's famous I always come back" line is
In the first
doesn't make any
movie,
sense.
I see the button!
Any sense. Oh, nice. It doesn't make any sense in the first movie to have the "I always come back" line. So that's why I give it a 4
Honestly, Vanessa was kind of a mid-character.
I also don't think that really she should have existed in at least the first movie.
Yeah, I feel like it was a funky little cameo that didn't need to be there.
I do like the MatPat cameo. That was a
Yeah,
very
I loved the
peak
MatPat
thing.
cameo.
I
he
wish
was a
Markiplier was there.
I think that Markiplier, you know, that Markiplier not being in there was kind of just getting robbed by it.
But they said that it was because he's also doing Iron,
He was working on his own movie or something.
and they're
Yeah.
trying to get him for the second movie.
I also think them just introducing William Afton was kind of bad. They should have done a post-credit scene with William Afton. Nice. Where it showed the whole spring lock thing happening, because that did happen in the first game. So they should have done that as a post-credit scene.
I feel like what would have been a smart idea. I feel like, okay, if
Hey,
they
glow like
wanted
an
to
incident.
introduce William Afton within the first game, then that's fine. They can do that. But my thing is that he was not given the scope that would have justified it being a very big reveal, especially for people who weren't part of the fandom before.
Yeah, the fandom is like what carried the movie, and that's why people like it so much. Like, I'm happy we got a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but at the same time, like, you know, could have been better, and I deny the fact that it could have been a better movie.
I don't think it was as bad as a 4 out of 10. Because the thing is, I consider like 5 out of 10 to be an average movie. And I don't think
5
it
out of
was
10
below
is,
average.
like, better than my expectations. Because I don't really have great expectations for movies nowadays, because they all kind of suck.
Yeah. I mean, I just consider 5 out of 10 being the middle ground to be the, I suppose, midpoint.
I see it! I just can't do ice parkour. I like how the Find the Butt map has turned into a parkour map. Yeah, it's up there. Here's an unpopular opinion that will get Snazzy actually kind of mad at me. Legend of Korra was better than the original Avatar.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
It
The original
wasn't.
Avatar had only 1 to 2 good villains, and they were the Fire Lord and then I guess Zuko. Right? But Legend of Korra had 3 back-to-back main antagonists that were, or not back-to-back, because it's fucking the one dude in season 2. But Korra had
I mean,
3
I think
banger
I would
villains.
prefer to have my villains like fleshed out and, you know, feel like an actual threat than just have a villain a season.
No, Amon was a fucking threat. They made him like a visual, like he was actually a threat,
Dude,
and it
he
was a
was
very good
barely a
setup.
fucking threat, cause she got her bending back anyway, and she didn't even have to work for it. She just got it back.
No one else got it back, and the only reason she got it back is because she was the Avatar. Fuck you. That's just horrible.
Actually, I'm
Korra
pretty
plot.
sure they did.
No, not everyone got their shit back. And I also like the way that Amon went out. He fucking got him and his brother killed. That was kind of a peak moment because I hated his brother the entirety of that season.
I'm not even saying that Amon is a bad villain.
I just think they had shitty
he's one of the
Korra
villains
writing.
I actually prefer in the show.
I think they had shitty Korra writing. I think that the villains carried.
I think that the villains were not.
Because I don't really like
And I'm not gonna
regular Avatar.
And
Like,
I'm not even gonna sit here and try and pretend like the romance in the original Avatar series was any better, but the romance was just hell.
Yeah.
It was fucking torture in the show.
But I also think that Sahir was one of the best villains that has ever came out of any Avatar media.
I do enjoy Zahir, but I'm not. Sappho! Stop!
And Kuvira might be because she ticks a lot of my boxes, but she was also a really good villain.
I'm not saying that there were bad villains outside of the what was it, season 3 villain?
It was season 2's villain, which ruined most
two,
of that
bad.
season. But there was the...
Season 2 was just awful as fuck.
But they did have one of my favorite characters in season 2. Which was the the selling guy that scams everyone. I loved him. Is that a fucking... Oop. Dodge and weave. But... Personally, I like having multiple villains per series.
And I prefer a fleshed out villain. I feel like I would have preferred the show maybe more if, like, the impact of season 1 stuck around for our main character in terms of the fact that she had to work to get her bending back instead of having it handed back to her.
But that was a very cool and impactful scene when Korra learned airbending through the problem she was struggling with not having any other bending.
I'm not saying that I wasn't fine with how she learned the airbending, but I feel like it would have been a lot more interesting if she wasn't just handed back her other power.
I also find that
it would have
Korra's
given
struggle...
her a journey and a purpose.
I think Korra's struggle is better than Aang's struggle because each Avatar's struggle is caused by the Avatar before them in the cycle.
Yeah, also
and I more preferred Korra's struggle. Did you find the button?
No. I found it.
I did. It was right behind you.
Oh. It's not
found it again.
It's not findable.
Oh, we're almost finished, and it's only been 20 minutes, basically. Let's take this one slower. I could throw in a parkour map into this just to make it longer than 20 minutes. God, Will, why are you so good at find the button? Though I could just do a really short find the button stream and then
found it.
Do something else after that. We finished.
Yay.
That was really fast.
Sorry about that.
This was such a mediocre map.
This was
Yeah,
kind
it
of a
was.
mediocre map. Okay,
How long
since
is
we
the
finished
stream
it,
for?
This was at
It's
this
only
point
been
it
up
wasn't
for
even
15
five.
minutes.
At this point, it wasn't even 5 the button. It would do the parkour so you can get to the button.
it was
Yeah.
15 minutes. It's 50 minutes. Let's go a little bit longer so that I can stretch it out for just a little bit. Rate the map fucking 1 through 10, Snazzy. And what you don't like about it. Or what you do like about it.
4. GG easy.
4. GG easy. Asher, rate the map.
2. Too much
2.
parkour.
Well, rate the map.
Or I did like the ring.
Okay. I rate this map as fucking 0 out of 10. It was not that fun.
You didn't even like the
Yeah.
rainbow colors?
No, not really.
You don't like the gay?
Homophobic.
Alright. I think I'm gonna have to end stream, guys. Have a nice rest of your days.
Wait, you did a
and,
15-minute stream.
Oh yeah, I did do a 15-minute stream. Should we do another map?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, boys and
15
girls.
minutes is mid as fuck. You know it.
Another map it is. Let me delete this map just off of my thing.
Oh
Everyone's
yeah.
gonna get a
And also,
secret.
you can tell Asher. You can tell Asher the name of the freaking backgrounds because Asher was wanting to know the name.
Well, I can't get it anyway.
Fun.
I can't get it. I mean, we could play those, right?
No, no.
Why?
No.
We are not playing the backroom map.
We're not
I
playing the
wanna
one we've
play
already
the
finished.
backgrounds.
We could play the next one after that. But we're not
Can
playing the one
you
that I already finished.
not?
Why?
Because it has its own... It'll have it... and I'm not going to do it on this stream. It'll have its own, own stream. It wasn't supposed to be there. Hold on. Let me just get this figured out. Sorry guys for the technical difficulties. They want to do another map. And this is gonna make Asher suffer.
The parkour map.
Alright.
Fuck you.
Parkour map!
Of course
So-
it is.
Well, that's the only kind of maps I have is parkour and mediocre find the
they
button
are.
maps. I can hit you guys. Oh. I immediately hit Asher into the void. Alright, boys, let's go! I can't do this parkour already. That's a really hard
So
first jump. Snazzy's not even doing it. She just gave up on existence.
Sorry, I'm doing stuff.
Snazzy's writing fanfiction. Snazzy, do you want to read Reddit stories instead?
I'm doing something else. It's...
Will, you need to like.
I got stuck.
Slow.
Guys, I'm stuck.
You gotta die. You have to die.
There's literally no way for me to die.
Click the bed. Did you click the
Yes,
bed?
I did. Oh, thanks for hitting me into this part.
Also, the beds are the checkpoints, by the way.
Sappho, if you don't...
So this map is
fuck
kind
off.
of low-key mid, because beds are the checkpoints. But
I should have hit you right. That would be funny.
you shouldn't have, because that would have been mean, and that would be very reminiscent of the first stream where me and Tony kept hitting you.
I'm
So,
scrolling.
Snazzy, are you gonna be here to be able to have an actual conversation really quickly?
Yes. Sorry, I kept getting
Okay.
calls.
What were we on? We were on Legend of Korra, right?
Yeah.
I think that Korra's villains carried over the two really okay villains of Avatar.
Son of a bitch.
Are you gonna just call Hitler an okay villain and call it a day?
I wouldn't say that. But Firelord, I didn't really vibe with the Firelord. I like my villains to have some sort of, like, I can call them for real me. Like, I can connect with them. I couldn't connect with the Firelord.
Well, I would hope you couldn't connect with the Fire Lord.
Maybe I might.
He committed genocide. Like, this his dad did, but still.
And, I also just found Korra's struggle to be more entertaining. I thought that the struggle that Aang set up for Korra, which is how the Avatar cycle works, is that they're always fixing the Avatar's
I don't know where I'm
last
supposed to go
mistake,
from
is I think Korra's was more interesting.
there. I prefer Aang.
Ugh. I also like how Korra set up the next struggle for the next Avatar, being, being that Korra cut the connection to the Avatar spirit.
I like it that there was an actual goal in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
There was kind of a goal
For
in
Korra,
Korra.
there was just random stuff happening every season, set up specifically by like a random villain. Maybe sometimes based off of the previous season, like with fucking Kuvira or whatever.
Kuvira and Sahir. Which was actually, Sahir's whole thing was set up by the really crappy villain.
Yeah.
And then the really crappy villain's whole thing was set up by, Amon.
Yeah, so it's hardly even fucking set up by Korra, it's mostly just set up by the other villain.
Which is kind of the point of having a main, or a couple main antagonists, is that they set up the plot.
But the thing is, with Aang, he kind of set up his own plot partially. He had a play in, like, where he ended up.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Made it!
And Korra, like, I found the faster and more, like, I guess, newer bending that they did in, the, Legend of Korra, like, the faster, not less, like actual martial arts, but more like, you know, like how they did with pro bending and stuff. I found that more interesting than, ooh, here I am.
Having issues. Bro.
I'm like speed running this without like memeing. I should start memeing. I should start throwing actually. Hold up.
Bro.
What?
I'm having issues.
Yeah? What's the problem there?
Huh?
What's the problem? Go there, and then you go here, and then you go here, and then you go there. Carrot. We should wait for Snazzy and Asher.
I wouldn't bother waiting for me.
Why? How far back are you? Oh, I see your name tag. You're...
I told you I suck at parkour!
Oh god, you're so far back.
Oh my fucking god. Why the...
You guys wanted to do another map. Okay.
Yeah, if I knew it was gonna consist of this type of shit, I wouldn't have agreed.
Difficult parkour. Fuck.
What the...
Oh, gosh
It's
dang
not
it.
that hard.
Fuck me.
It's not that hard. I swear. I picked easy parkour maps.
Yeah, okay.
These are. You want to read Reddit stories like I made Tony do? Because he was bored of the parkour? But we read D&D Reddit stories. That was the...
Yeah, that was the whole stick.
The whole shtick, because we all play D&D.
Of course.
Well, everyone except for Will at the time. That was in the stream. Is that Snazzy? Snazzy! I see you!
I don't know
You
where
go to the
fuck I'm at.
green. The green, like, things, and you loop back around. No, not that way. You go the opposite way. No, no, no. Go to the lantern right there in front of you. And then you go to the yellow hat, and then you jump to the other area, and then you just follow the yellow carpet.
Okay. Fuck. Oh, I got food.
You have food?
Yeah.
It just got there. Go get your food, Snazzy.
No, not the order.
Oh, you got
Ah,
carrots.
I'm gonna die.
Well, where do you go from here?
I'm really not.
I cheated it.
We both fail.
Why do we suck?
Aww.
She don't suck as bad as I.
I say that as Asher is probably the furthest behind.
Okay, yeah, there's no way that you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you
I'm right
can
there.
shut
You
your
just gotta-
bitch ass mouth, bitch.
You doing okay,
No.
Asher? I see your name tag all the way down there. Fuck, I'm too tiny. I'm like Will.
I'm not tiny.
You're to like Will.
I'm like Snazzy. 52.99.
Oh my god, let it go.
52.99.
Ow! No, no, no! I did the exact same thing as you, and it did.
Well, I failed anyway. This map is like poorly designed. You can skip a lot of parts. Where do you go from there? Snazzy,
Hmm?
I have a good question for you. And any of you can also answer it if you want to partake in the conversations. But, what is your least favorite fandom? Snazzy,
Yeah,
do you have a least favorite fandom?
I'm thinking that.
How do you get up there, Will?
Oh no.
Well, I helped you.
Basically,
I
from the
I could-
the thing that's.
You horribly designed map. I just cheated that.
I saw that.
You know, I'm just gonna sit here. So I don't really need to be here for content. I just talk.
Yeah, you do.
My voice is content enough.
This is just me and Will doing parkour.
Trying to think
Oh.
of all the fandoms I.
Oh.
What?
Wait, no, you're cheating.
Huh?
No, wait. Okay, so yeah, we can't start. I see where we're supposed to.
Oh, I see it too. Okay. Why don't we just go over here? Oh! Oh. Okay. See it now. See my curse technique. Snazzy, did you just give up on the parkour?
I did.
You said fuck the parkour.
Okay.
I have my least favorite fandom.
There are so many fandoms I can.
And it's actually it's gonna get me very controversial yelled at for my least favorite fandom.
I would like to hear it.
The Dream SMP fandom.
That's fair.
Love the Dream SMP. The fandom, not great. Not great at all.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
The fandom is filled with too many people who call themselves dreamsexual.
I hate that, and that makes me want to puke inside. Like, you can like the Dream SMP, but there's limits to.
There's a certain extent to how far you can go with that, and that is not it.
Yeah. Fuck, that hurt. Ow.
Who was part of the fandom at one point in my life.
Same.
Probably the My Hero Academia fandom.
Yep, same. I hate it.
I love the show. It's nice,
people ship literal children together. That is not okay.
Just
not okay.
I mean, hell, it's even a little less about that and more so about the fact that people will genuinely harass and dox people if their ship doesn't align with like, you know, their ship.
That's even worse. That's
people
even worse.
Like will get into genuine fights over ships in there.
What, Will?
Left me behind.
Oh, you've got
to be fucking kidding me.
You've got to be fucking
I've got my least favorite fandoms that I've ever been in. Because I tend to base it off of how toxic the fandom is, or at least was whenever I was a part of it. And then I've got my favorite fandoms that I've been in, which generally is probably one of the most wholesome fandoms I've ever in.
What's one of your favorite fandoms you've ever been in?
Okay. I would say that my favorite fandom that I was ever in, strictly because, one, this helped shape me, like, as a little angsty middle schooler trying to figure myself out.
Yeah.
And also because it's one of the more wholesome fandoms that I have been a part of, is I think it's Sanderside's fandom, Thomas Sanders.
Sanderside!
Yes.
Oh, frick!
Which is just like a little, it's just like a little YouTube thing, but I watched it back in, like, when I was pretty young.
Well, you know there's an easy way to cheat this, right? Go to the left. If I just don't suck. One of the cringy middle schooler crow moments, or cuttlefish or cosmic, whatever name I go by, in your mind, was the creepypasta fandom. That was cringy middle school me.
I was also.
Not a good time of my life.
You know, okay, I've also.
But I do find myself occasionally reading some stuff about SCPs because those still interest me. But that's less cringy. I killed all my parents and more like monsters.
Well, okay, I mean. Okay,
also,
I was in that fandom as well.
I didn't get this.
Also, guys, I will be right back. Again.
Okay, Snazzy.
I'm so sorry.
You're like my father.
I'm so sorry. I keep getting taken away. I'm so sorry.
You were just saying something about killing people.
She's like my father. She goes away.
The thing is, I usually get called either the mom or the dad friend too. So.
She goes away and then she comes back for only a few minutes and then she leaves again, just like my real dad.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll be back.
So the fandom that I hate.
What fandom do you hate the most, Will?
I said it.
Silence.
I said it.
You cut out. You cut out.
Now.
Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Do not get me started.
I heard some stuff. Okay, guys, we're gonna talk a little bit about this on stream.
Oh, good.
I heard that one of my favorite childhood YouTubers supports something that no one should support, and and it is very commonly joked about relating to the state of Alabama. I'm not going to say what it is because it might get me demonetized, but it is most commonly joked about because of the state of Alabama. I personally don't think that is an okay thing to push into your YouTube videos, especially with the fact that AFMOU's content is like heavily directed at children nowadays.
It is.
So I don't think that is a good thing, and I feel like there should be repercussions for stuff like that, but there isn't.
Okay,
Or at
but
least
okay,
for...
hold on, Chrome. Believe me, that's not the worst that she's done.
Oh.
Aaron and AFMOU's age gap.
Oh.
Like, Aaron was in his last year of high school, and Af was still a freshman when they got together.
Oh, God.
Exactly. And you know, most people have touched.
We're starting this again, Will. Fuck you.
People have touched on this topic. I think Jess just wants to ignore it because AFMOU and Aaron are self-insert of her and Jason.
Alright. Chill out, Will. Will, I don't want to be abused, Will. Stop. You're like my stepdad.
Can we shut up about your... Dear God.
But okay, here's another thing. Apparently Snazzyph doxed someone and didn't get zero repercussions for it.
Yo,
No, please, no, don't abuse me, please. That sounds like how I am every night.
Why do you...
But yeah, apparently AFMOU, or not AFMOU, fucking Snazzyph doxed someone, and didn't get any repercussions for it at all.
I mean, no, that sounds about right.
And I'm not saying it's what I think it is, but it feels like it. And I'm not gonna say it because that's a very unpopular opinion, but it does kind of feel like it. But that's just opening the well of a lot of my childhood YouTubers have done really crappy things. Like all the good childhood YouTubers have like quit, and now all the crappy ones had to quit because of the shit they did. So just all my childhood is like practically gone.
Question. Did any of you watch Venturian Tale?
yes.
Yeah.
Fight me, Will. Fight me. Me when my girlfriend says next time she sees me we're gonna fight. I don't know if she's flirting or else she wants an actual fight. But I don't know what you were talking about, so elaborate on the thing you were talking about.
I know why that YouTube channel fell out.
Because I quit playing together, right?
No, because one of the girls came out as gay.
Oh?
What?
Yeah, and then...
Alright, guys. PSA on homophobia and other
not accepted
being
here.
a dickhead. Do not be a dickhead. Alright?
Okay, are you actually serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Was it Bethany?
I don't know. But then they
Yeah,
weren't supported by the boys, and so she got kicked out.
You're kidding.
I'm not joking.
Will, stand here with me. Look at me. Alright. So, PSA, guys.
I don't believe that.
Don't be dickheads. Just let people be them. Alright, let's go.
I was gonna say something there, but I'm not gonna say that.
I have great grippers, Will. Fuck you.
Ew.
Will was trying to push me off.
I didn't need to hear that.
It's a
Find my
boxing
grippers
ring.
on Feet Finder.
Stop! Good God.
I'll start an OnlyFans for my feet.
Ew.
Says she would do it too.
The fact that people would actually pay for that shit.
Hey, money is money, okay?
Didn't Markiplier start an OnlyFans?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's like the elevator thing that I see on TikTok.
Alright. Hey, chill out, please! Whoa, please. Whoa, please!
Okay, great, now we're just killing each other.
Oh, killed me. You tried to steal my feet pics. I have the arm
Shut
glitch.
up, please.
What? You don't want to talk about my feet pics?
No, I really fucking don't, bitch.
They're premium. They're premium.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
But how was this is just bringing up bad memories. How was everyone's quarantine back in 2020?
How I found my friend.
That's also how I found my friends. I also went through a emo phase in my, at least I went through it during quarantine, but I went through an emo phase during quarantine.
Bro, I'm dying.
How are you dying?
Help, I've fallen, I can't get up.
Nope, I'm leaving you behind. You killed me.
Aww. You could
And now
have
my
killed
arms
me.
And my arms are big glitched now. I look like I'm trying
It's
to get a
5
hug from
o'clock,
someone.
Mom. Yes.
Ooh, we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Asher, how was your quarantine?
Crow, you actually need to come get me.
No.
Well, looks like I'm stuck here forever.
Just die.
I can't.
God,
Oh wait, I got it. Got
There you
it.
Fuck! I fell. I have to go all the way back, you filthy mongrel.
What the
I'm gonna
hell,
kill
dude?
myself again. Alright, arms are back to normal. Well... Well...
What?
Why are you so short?
I'm not. Ask Asher that question.
Oh yeah, aren't you like 4'11", Asher?
I will bite your fucking knees, you son of a goddamn bitch.
Hey, maybe I'll like that a little too much.
Ew! Ew! Ew!
Okay.
Sick, disgusting man.
I'm back. The only thing I should have to
just...
leave for now is when my food gets here.
Besides the fact that we also almost have a mod meeting.
Yeah.
Which I'm really not excited for. I don't know why we're having one on Wednesday. And I get really antsy when it comes to mod meetings, so I feel like it's going to be about me.
I haven't heard anything about this mod meeting. We still got about an hour before it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I'm sad. I failed. Like I failed.
Yeah,
everyone
womp
around.
That was not good timing on that womp womp, was it? You missed Asher threatening to bite my
Knees and him threatening to like it.
Guys.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for ruining my fiance's D&D
Oh
game?
god, you're reading fucking Reddit stories. Let's go. Alright, read the shit.
My fiance, 29 male, plays D&D, and while it's not my 31 female thing, I obviously don't mind. He's a bit anxious and doesn't easily make friends. He was so excited when he joined a D&D group and met new people. I like the group members, except for Chris, who's kind of frat-ish. He constantly makes
Fuck Chris.
disparaging jokes about his wife. He calls her the old ball and chain, unironically, and says shit like, I gotta call the warden and ask for permission first. I don't know why a 20-something man talks like a 1950s oil tycoon, but here we are. He also doesn't contribute when people bring communal stacks to D&D. Which brings me to my point.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah, fuck that guy. We all chip in.
Bring
for the
fucking
snacks.
snacks.
Yeah, I don't care if you just bring in like some shit snack. Bring it.
Bring fucking snacks.
You can bring the fucking
snacks without going into debt.
Chips.
If you can afford snacks without going into debt, bring some snacks.
Yeah, even if it's
or
just
don't
like a
eat
bag
anyone
of
else's
chips.
snacks.
Yeah, like come on, contribute
Like,
something. Okay.
Contribute something.
Which brings me to my point. I don't drink often, but I will sometimes buy a nice $50, around $50, bottle of vodka.
That's not
a serving on the
nice,
rocks. A serving on the rocks makes me feel like an adult in a way. I can neither explain nor justify. Justify.
Right.
When we have guests over, we set out our assorted drinks, snacks, etc. If they want something specific, they have to bring it out or ask. A while ago, fiance held a D&D session at our house. I greeted everyone and then made myself a scarce. Later, I came out only to find Chris in our kitchen opening my new vodka. I told him, hey, I thought we told you, but you're supposed to ask first. That's not for guests. It's a bit pricey. Instead of addressing me, Chris turned to fiance and said, what's hers is yours, right? Welcome to marriage. I was floored. Chris then said, you don't mind me having some, right? And poured before I could answer. The group was waiting on him to resume playing, so I let it go. My first mistake for those keeping score. After everyone left,
we're keeping score.
After everyone left, fiance confirmed that Chris hadn't asked him either before taking my vodka. This past weekend, D&D happened again. I came out to get some water, and Chris was once again helping himself to my vodka. But here's what totally broke my brain. Chris has... Oh, fuck, I don't know the acronym. BYOBD? BYOB?
Shit, I think I know the acronym, but I don't know it by, like, heart or anything, but...
Byobbed.
Someone search that shit up.
I'm looking it up.
So we need to talk on, if we're talking on something, we gotta
BYOB.
know what we're talking about. I'm at the nether part, by the way, Will.
Okay.
Oh!
I'm just going.
Okay, so that
There's no
means he
use for
brought
me
his own
waiting.
bottle. He brought, it means
Okay.
bring your own bottle, so he brought his own bottle of drink. Of, like, alcohol.
Oh my god.
And yet
Okay.
he was still drinking mine. I marched right over and
That's
complained.
annoying.
Chris either ignored me or didn't hear. So I asked why he was taking mine when he brought his own. He said mine was nicer. And you don't have to be such a bitch about it. It's a little vodka. Are you an alcoholic or are you just cheap?
See, now I know how to talk to women, and you never call a woman a bitch to her face. Unless she's snazzy.
Except for me.
But like, you don't just call a woman a bitch to her face. That's fucked up.
I'm of the opinion that you don't call anyone a bitch seriously to their face, if at all.
I mean, okay,
sometimes
y'all
call
know
people a bitch
that I
to their
do
faces.
it to you and Dennis, you know that I do it to you and we're joking.
Yeah, I know
Now,
that.
Crow,
I call
after
you guys
what
a
he
bitch
recently
jokingly
said,
all the time.
not so much.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I call you guys a
deserve
bitch jokingly all the time, but I would never seriously call you guys a bitch unless you very, very much fucked up.
Yeah.
Unless you're being a visible bitch. Like, if you're being a bitch that's ruining everyone's mood, I expect to be called a bitch if I'm ruining all the moods.
Yeah.
But, you know, like...
There's like a certain line you have to cross for me to actively call you a bitch and mean it.
Especially if it's someone's, like, wife that
Yeah.
you're friends with.
Yeah.
You gotta be a little bit more polite. Especially if you're in their home, you gotta show respect.
Yeah. Like if you're in someone else's home as a guest, helping yourself to their stuff in
Their
their
shit?
kitchen, then like the bare fucking minimum you can do is not sit there and call them a bitch, and then also in the same breath call them an alcoholic.
Yeah.
That one kind of got me a giggling, but yeah, I agree.
I told him to leave, not politely. Chris kept saying this is bullshit over and over, collected his stuff, and stormed out. After things were very awkward, the group agreed he shouldn't have called me a bitch, but well, Chris was the DM. I don't know a lot about D&D. Without him, there's no game.
That's not good. All right, so that
Yeah.
group's done for.
They have to
Unless they get a new DM or they decide, to go have D&D at someone else's house.
They have to either keep playing somewhere else with him or start a new campaign that excludes him. Everyone asked me if he's banished forever or if he can come back to our house, and I didn't know what to tell them. I would let Chris back if he apologized, but somehow I don't think I should hold my breath. I feel really bad. Fiancé was so excited about this game and I may have ended it. Fiancé supports me, but he's worried Chris will cause it future problems. Am I the asshole?
Not the asshole. Let's go around. I don't think she's the asshole. Asher, what do you think?
No.
Not the asshole?
Alright, well, what about you?
No.
Alright, so yeah,
Snazzyph?
we've got a unanimous not the asshole here.
Not the asshole.
So this is unanimous. I dub thee not the asshole.
Not the asshole. Alright, next story, Snazzy.
I'm just on Reddit with r/am I the asshole, and then I put D&D also in the search bar. Okay,
Nice.
okay, this is a little bit of a shorter one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for kicking someone from my D&D game after the first session? Thoughts just on the title.
I had the thoughts of kicking a certain G-named person from one of my games after the first session.
That's fair. Alright.
So, no? Depends on the reasoning.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. What about you two? What do you guys think?
Oh.
What?
She experienced the,
I don't know.
What?
It was just for the title. We're doing like kind of like a, if you think this person's gonna be the asshole based on the title, and the title is "Am I the ass?" Shut the fuck up, Crow. The title is "Am I the asshole for kicking someone from my D&D game after the first session?"
Yes.
I say no, because I've had thoughts about kicking a certain person that we used to be friends with from a D&D campaign.
It depends on the situation, to be completely honest.
It depends on the reasoning.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, let's get reading.
You get
32.
reading, bitch.
Shut the fuck up. I can stop. You can be left forever.
Love you,
wondering.
Snazzy. Please keep reading.
Alright. I, 32 male, am a forever DM who has been playing for nearly a
Felt
decade
that.
now, and love DMing complex and nuanced worlds. Heavy on roleplay. Some time ago, I started putting together a new campaign that I was proud of, and an amalgamation of all the lore building and writing skills I had developed. I invited a few longtime players and friends, and seeking to make up numbers... What the fuck? That's a weirdly worded. And seeking to make up numbers to a party of 4, we included a friend, 37 male, as one of the players. From the get-go, he was a bit odd, super secretive about his character, and kept telling me he had a story he was going to tell. But he wouldn't let me in on what he had in mind, despite me being the DM. And honestly,
Alright, pause there,
okay,
Snazzy.
yeah.
So, as a very experienced DM, and as a very experienced player, just watching other people play as well, through my games, I know people love to have a story that they want to shock the entire group with, but the DM is the one person that you can't do that to.
Yeah.
You gotta let the DM in.
Yeah, the DM kind of has to know, because otherwise things might not work out with that.
Because I know it's an unpopular opinion, but the DM is the god of your world. And in all reality, the DM makes whatever happen. The DM is God. So if you want a certain story arc to happen with your character, then talking to your DM about that will 99% of the time actually happen.
Yeah.
Maybe not the
Communication is
original way
key.
you not the original way you might imagine it, but
And if you
it
aren't
will probably still
communicating
happen.
about it either way, like if you don't want to tell them because you're worried that they might quote unquote mess it up, then I mean either way you're taking a higher chance of that via not telling them and not being like,
Yeah.
"Hey, this is the idea I had for my character. This is where I plan to go with it. I wanted to let you know so that way the story was okay, and I wanted to check and make sure it was good and it fits in with the story, all that."
Yeah, I personally like when my players have more vague backstories because it gives me more shit to work with.
Yeah.
But I also like when the players have a set goal they want their character to achieve. Maybe it's not some big goal like defeating some fucking very specific bad guy
Yeah.
that I would have to write up entirely if it wasn't like already in the world canon.
Yeah.
Or they just have something like they just want to make the world a better place. Like those are goals that I'm okay with and you can strive towards, but they're not going to be exact one for what you imagine.
All right.
But keep reading, Snazzy.
Okay. Honestly, the snippets I did get seemed like run-of-the-mill white savior Mary Sue shit. He also kept adding
Ew.
elements to his story that involved dictating how certain parts of metaphysics/magic worked in the world, despite that being a core element to the story. We pushed through creation, and on the first session, at the first sign of any conflict with NPCs, the fisherman who wanted to purchase one of the party members a talking crab, he decided to
That's
let
great.
he decided to
Talking
let
crab
all
is great.
hell break loose and lightning bolt the group of innocent fishermen. What followed was the party attempting to flee, and when cornered and given the option to surrender so I could get this shit under control, he decided to escalate again and attack the guard captain, requesting their surrender. I ended the session normally, but shortly after, I sent him a message saying I wasn't comfortable with how he played the game and that I didn't want to. He told me,
so
okay,
that is kind of a mid reason to kick someone. Like how he was playing wasn't horrible. Like I guess, like the character concept was really mid from what we got, but we don't know like everything. And like the general gist of how he played is how I sometimes play. Like I don't want to get fucking arrested, okay? And I also wouldn't let one of my party members like I've accidentally done shit where I would be considered the, that guy of the group when I didn't mean to. Like, I lightning bolted an innocent person because I thought they were trying to kidnap someone.
Mhm.
And it killed the both of them. But, like, it's sometimes, like, as long as the person knows what they did was fucked up, it's not that horrible.
there is a little bit more.
A little
Not
bit
very
more.
much.
Let's hear it.
He told me I was an asshole and that I should give him more chances, but even when we talked through alternative things we could have done, they were all some version establish my dominance through violence. Am I being the asshole here for not even trying? I don't know the guy. He's just some dude to me. I also used her in D&D as therapy for teens and children with autism. Also, I witnessed a lot of cringe during this. A, I was getting paid for it. B, eliciting cringe was an intended goal of the therapy, breaking down in-game social situations out of the game. And C, the kids were always super receptive to feedback. None of this is true for this guy, and I just couldn't be asked with it. Am I the asshole for not having any patience and just booting him after session 1?
Alright. New thing that I think he's still an asshole. I think both of them are assholes. Because, A, being a paid DM is just annoying. Like, why? Like, I know, D&D is supposed to be a hobby that everyone can enjoy. So locking D&D behind a paywall just makes it like a job, which is mid. I will never support paid DMing.
What about you two? Asher? What's your opinion on the whole situation?
He's not. I have to agree with Crow on the whole being paid thing. That seems sort of shitty. But the whole like kicking that one guy, I agree with it.
I also agree with it.
He
I just
should.
think that he is also kind of an asshole.
Alright, Will, what do you think?
Also, Crow, I'm getting upset.
Why?
I can't get past this part. It's making me mad.
Take a deep breath, Will. It's Not that. It's not that deep,
It's
man.
another part.
I'm at another part. Where are you stuck?
I'm stuck at the glowstone.
Yeah? What about it?
I'd have to jump.
Maybe you're just not looking at it correctly. Try a different path.
But, Will, what did you think of the story? Will?
Will's angry at parkour right
I
now.
said I agreed with Bro.
We didn't hear that.
Yeah, you cut out. Alright, we're gonna go until I finish this.
So,
I'm at the...
my opinion is, I think this person is not the asshole for the situation, no matter my opinion on paid DMing. Because at the end of the day, it's up to the DM whether or not they kick someone from the party. Cause,
Yeah, and I've
yeah.
had that situation happen where I make sure to ask the party, you know, because like it's even though if it's just my choice, it's still nice to ask the party and get their feedback.
Which I agree with that. But I'm gonna say not the asshole. Maybe it could have been handled better, but at the same time, you don't have to put up with anything you don't want. The DM.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna just use an example from a campaign not long ago, and the reason why I dropped that campaign. I actually haven't told you the exact reason why, but you could probably figure it out, Snazzy. Is a certain person in a campaign that was heavily based off Castlevania, which Castlevania is a very dark setting.
Mm-hmm.
But it does have some and this was based off the anime of Castlevania, but it was the series was a lot more lighthearted, and that's what I was trying to aim for. But a certain someone wanted to touch on a topic that I wasn't very comfortable with, which is eating others. That's the not the kinky kind that a lot of people are into, but the the murder and eating people kind. I'm not gonna say it on stream exactly.
The C word.
But the C word. Let's say that the C word. But and I kept saying no to that. Like, you know, I kept saying, because they wanted to play a vampire, the human hybrid thing, like Alucard, which I was like, that's cool. You could be the Alucard of the group. But I kept saying no to certain topics being touched on, and I feel like people love to talk about how the DM has, you know, like the choice to say no to things, but when it comes to them saying no to something that the other person, like the person wants. Like, say I say no to something, and this is usually with problem players, and this is something I noticed, but you say no to something someone wants, but they, like not even just, like, earlier, told everyone that the DM has the right to say no to whatever they don't want in their games, and then they complain about it. Like, I feel like the DM should be listened to more often, because it's more, most people think it's just the players, like, you know, fun that matters, but the DM's fun really does matter, too.
Yeah. Because, like, at the end of the day, D&D is a collaborative game, so everyone should be enjoying themselves. If not,
Which is
then
also
something's
why,
wrong.
and I don't know if you hate this too, Snazzy, but I hate lone wolf characters.
Yeah,
Because D&D is supposed to be a team game.
Yeah, I am okay with it whenever they maybe are like, I suppose you could say a more shy character, or are willing to be collaborative and work with the group. Like, if someone's
Like my
just kind of,
best...
like, a bit reserved and quiet, then
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine. But if you're like, no, I do things by myself.
Like Tony's character, Alice, was very reserved and quiet.
Yeah, but was still very collaborative with the group.
Yeah. Like, how I imagine it is, like, I'm okay with, like, the, like, you know, Batman who works with, like, the Justice League. That's kind of the lone wolf I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Like, you still have the essence of the edgy lone wolf character that you're trying to go for, but you're being collaborative with the party.
Yeah. You're not just kind of...
Because I'm not gonna run like, this might just be a me thing, but I'm not gonna run, like, a whole separate adventure because someone doesn't want to be with the group. That's why I kind of leave it up to you guys to figure out why you guys stick together.
Yeah, which sometimes, yeah, it happens where the group has to split for a little bit because of something happening. Like maybe an obstacle getting in the way of the group, and they'll
Yeah,
have to
like I
split for a
split the
little bit.
group into, groups, but they're
Yeah.
not going to be away from each other forever.
Yeah, but they're not all by their lonesome.
Yeah, usually it's with another person.
Yeah, it's like, it's temporary and it's like groups of people.
Yeah. That and, what was I thinking? Like, my ruling on a lot of things is if your player character doesn't feel like they would stick with the party,
Mhm.
then, alright, I will write your character out of the story. You can write up a new character.
Yeah. Because, like,
that's
sometimes
just
that happens. Sometimes it
Like,
just
yeah, it makes
doesn't
sense.
mesh very well, and you need to, rethink it.
And I'll let you help me decide what happens to your character, but I feel like as soon as you give up your character to the DM has free use to use it how they please, as long as it sticks within your character's pre-existing motives.
I feel like that's fine as long as it's not something that the player is expressly, I suppose, uncomfortable
Against.
with. Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like, no offense, I'm going to throw you under the bus here. And a lot of the times that I ask everyone their favorite and least favorite things in sessions, your least favorite things, and a lot of people's least favorite things, is when adversity or bad things happen to your player character.
Which,
Like,
for me,
getting
bad things
close to death.
happening is fine. I don't like the idea of my character dying, and I also haven't had to deal with it yet, so I'm not very fond of it.
Yeah, Jen's already had to deal with it.
Yeah.
Twice.
Which I feel
Almost
really
twice.
bad about.
But, like, I will give you guys basically a safety net to hold on to. Like, everyone gets one safety net. Per each of my campaign, there's a safety net instated. Like, you get a choice. Like, I will have a private chat with you after session if it's near the end of the session, or during the session I'll have a chat with you in front of everyone.
Mhm.
And ask you, hey, do you think that this is a good place for your character's story to end? And you get one of these per character, per campaign.
Mhm.
And I'll ask you, hey, this seemed like a fitting end for your character? If you say no, then I will write up some way. Maybe if you're a cleric, your god help, like, resurrects you, but for a price.
Mhm.
Um,
Which I
I'm trying to
can't
think.
even really comment much on because I'm not a DM myself. So I don't have any sage advice to argue against with you.
Or, like, for
Oh.
fucking example, my current campaign I'm gonna run tonight, which is Faerun.
Hmm?
Like, the one of the ways I could save someone like yours who's just a bard is the fact that, of the mark on your chest, I could do something with that if your character died.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm going back.
Also, do you want me to keep reading Reddit stories?
Yes, keep reading Reddit stories.
Okay, I strategically picked one so we can hopefully, so we might, give out an asshole cast today.
An asshole cast,
yeah.
please.
Am I the asshole for yelling at my D&D group over myself being late? Okay.
Oh.
So, I made this D&D group a while back to play with my friends, and it's changed a lot over the past few months. Mainly, I went from DM to player because I just wasn't having fun as a... So, enough backstory onto the situation. I live with my grandma and often help her with her little home improvement projects. This one involved putting up a railing, and I was unaware that it would take as long as it did and was late to D&D. I was also unable to text too much, just little snippets. One of my party mates, I will refer to as Amy, started to spam to me on Discord. I quickly say I'm busy, because that's all I have the time to type. So the DM asks how am I busy, and I don't see the message because I'm holding up the railing and not looking at the phone. So Amy starts to spam me again, but I, holding the railing steady with the same leg I have my phone in the pocket of, so the vibration of my phone causes my leg to twitch and completely unalign the railing. My grandma proceeds to start yelling and getting pissed, which I understand this took forever to get set up. I quickly text my party to fuck off, I'm busy, dipshits. After I do so, I shut off my phone so it doesn't happen again, and it takes another hour to get everything set up and drill all the screws. I turned my phone back on afterwards, and Amy and the DM are pissed at me, asking for my apologies and for erupting at them. I do apologize, but it feels wrong to me that they didn't apologize. After all, I wasn't in the mood to play D&D, and so I didn't show, and then Amy gets pissed because I didn't want to play. So after all this, am I the asshole? There are also edits, but I'm gonna let you guys get
Alright, let's see the edits.
First, I wanna hear your thoughts before the edits. I don't know if they add anything because I haven't read them, but...
I don't think this guy's the asshole. I don't think he is. I think that people should understand that IRL comes first.
Alrighty, what about you guys?
Will, I almost called Asher Tony. That would have been funny. Will and Asher?
I said no.
Ah.
You guys both didn't say a word. That is crazy.
You guys didn't say anything.
I said so. I said I agreed with Crow.
You keep cutting out.
I agree with you, Crow.
Do you want me to read out the edits?
Yes.
Okay, edit 1. Apologies for all of this, as this is my first post, but I forgot a few key details. 1, the group is online. 2, when I was a DM, I never expected people to show up all the time. Sorry, I'm yawning. 3, other people had been late, but... My cat!
You struggling
fucker!
there? You struggling, Snaz?
Yes, hang on. My cat knocked my fucking mic over. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for all that noise if you heard that.
We need a Sappho cam now.
Okay. I'm gonna pick her up. Okay. Apologies for all this. Okay. 3, other people had been late and this hadn't happened to them. If you have other questions, let me know and I'll do like. And then there's edit number 2. I understand I'm the asshole for swearing at my party. However, a lot of people seem to be ignoring the fact that other members of my party have done the exact same thing and no one batted. I honestly feel singled out that I have to give an explanation of my personal life when another person says I'm busy and they don't have to say anything. So let me pose this question on top of all you calling me the asshole. Are they not also assholes for having double standards and getting mad at me when I follow the norm of the group before I started?
I still don't think he's the asshole. I actually think that the group's more of an asshole than him. Like if I am like constantly being called out, like you know, the punching bag, I guess is the word I'm looking for, then that's the type of group I wouldn't stick around with.
I am more of the opinion that everyone sucks a little bit here. Which, the reason for that is I think the group is sucking in the ways that you said, and like holding double standards and the constant pinging. But I feel like OP also, if like could have just been like helping my grandma or something small like that. Because putting together furniture takes a long time. So it's kind of, I suppose, frustrating when you don't get any notice on that.
I don't think that, especially if the party knew prior that this person, the OP, helps their grandma with home improvement stuff. I don't think that is a fair argument for him being the asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Someone's in my chat.
Also, Will, I'm not sure you guys got any opinions.
Not really.
No.
Crow, it's just me and you.
I know it's really.
My God, I cannot be heard.
L.
Shut up.
L, get better.
Get ratio.
Shut up.
L plus L ratio. Yeah.
You can go burn in a pit.
I don't want to burn it up.
Guys, I'm gonna be back.
We're reading Reddit stories, guys.
Guys, I'll be back. I should be here.
Oh, the Reddit story reader isn't gonna be here.
Also, Crow, are you in the end?
Yes.
How How dare you not tell me?
How the hell do
Hey.
you get past this fucking farm lighthouse thing? I don't know what the.
Ah, you're all the way back there.
How do you get into the thing?
That's great.
How
that
do
you're all
you
the way
get
back
into the
there.
thing? Can you shut the fuck up and tell me how to get into this damn thing?
You jump. I don't know. Ask Will.
No.
Will, where are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, I'm good. I'm good. Better. I'm better. I have a mod meeting before I have to run D&D later. Because I'm a moderator in a fucking D&D server. We love the server, though.
You can't. There's no possible.
There's a way. I got
No,
past it.
there's fucking not.
Yes, there is.
I got past it.
Okay, good for
Me
you.
and Will.
Good for you.
Me and Will got past it.
Good for the both of you. Fuck off.
That's not nice to say to your friends.
Whoever said we were friends.
You literally did not say anything to me when I said to go burn it.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
How is there a difference?
Will's taller.
I feel like you're gonna get
I
punched.
feel like if Asher sees me in person, Asher's gonna beat me up.
I think Asher might try to do more.
I think
I will
Asher's
go-
considering murder.
No, maybe. I will go. I will go for your fucking
Maybe.
jugular with my bare teeth. Do you fucking hear me?
I really want to say that maybe I'll like that too much, but I don't think I'd like that too much.
No, because I'd be going for your fucking jugular, you dumbass bitch.
Nah, 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 nah. That's why I'm taller than you.
I think you forget. I think you forget. There is an advantage to being short. We have the ability to climb, motherfucker.
Well, I also have the ability to climb. Well, I jumped down here to say hi.
Well, I'm right here now.
Oh, I want to.
I know. Okay, bye-bye.
I want to.
Explode.
Little bit, yeah. Little fucking bit, yeah.
Everyone, I'm told to ask you guys how you guys are. So, Will, how are you? That's a good, I think. I don't know. I don't understand Will very well. Asher, how are you doing parkour?
Fuck off.
That's the explanation for that
Fuck
one.
off.
And Snazzy's currently getting, I think, her food. Because she DoorDashed
I want
herself.
fucking Subway, dude.
I want Subway too. I want a
That's what
meatball
Snaz was
sub.
getting.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's actually what Snaz was getting.
Well.
What?
I know what we're getting first thing when we get up here. Because we have some. Because we have one pretty close to us. We have one pretty close.
Subway?
Yes, dude, I fucking want some.
I've made it to the top!
Hey, at
I'm
least it's not an
almost
icy.
finished.
At least you won't have to deal with me being crazy for like the first few hours of the ride. Actually, no, I said that icy would shut me the fuck up.
No! I beat it and now I'm back down here. Oh, hey, there's Asher.
What?
I'm back at the beginning. Once you beat the parkour, you go back to the very beginning.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, it's just an endless cycle of hatred. Alright, guys.
I know you
So,
can wait
we
until I
did-
beat it.
Okay, fine. We'll wait till you beat it.
Can you come help me with this?
Yeah, let me break the game and go into fucking spectator. It gets harder and harder the higher you go up.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Alright. Where are you? Okay. Alright. You go here. Go here. No, you don't get Snazzy's Discord. Right here, right here, right here. Oh, there goes Will. Right up here.
Are you fucking serious?
And then you fall down.
Kill me now.
And then you do this
Bro.
part.
No.
I
Really?
tried to help you.
Really?
And then you do this part. You have to jump. You have to jump to those, You want me to teleport you up here? I actually have a plan. But I have a plan.
Ah!
There you go. Finish it together. Just teleport you to me. Because I'm not going to fail any of these jumps.
Thanks!
Fuck you. Fuck you.
That's rude.
That was rude of me.
I hope your chat kills you.
That's not nice.
Oh, the frick. Really?
you,
I
I'm ending the
wanted to
stream.
do the rest.
I want to end the stream. I want to end the stream. Go in, guys. Go in. Let's beat the Ender Dragon!
I went back to the beginning.
Oh god, it's horrible in here.
Hey, now I can do the rest of the parkour.
No.
Aww.
Thank you guys for watching the stream. Thank you for joining me, Snazzy. When Snazzy gets back. That'll be that. Will and Asher. Have a nice day, everyone. I'll probably be streaming later.